We took our kids to Death Valley, one of the hottest places in North America. I wasn't totally sure if this would be an awesome trip or not. This probably isn't the first place people think of for a family trip. We were staying in Las Vegas and decided to make the drive out to Death Valley for the day. It's only about 2 hours, but it feels a lot further once you get out here. We started our day early. Death Valley is actually the largest national park in the lower 48, so there's a lot of ground to cover here. Our first stop was Dante's View. From here you're high enough to see just how massive Death Valley really is, and somehow it still doesn't quite translate on camera. Even though we said we were coming someplace cool, it is a little chilly this morning, but it is also one of the hottest places on Earth. We're in Death Valley. 6 a.m. sunrise. And somewhere behind me, the moon is falling down. You're over 5,000 feet up here looking all the way down at Badwater Basin, which is below sea level, and we're about to go down there. We made this the first stop in the park because this is one of the best places to catch the sunrise.
So, how'd you like the sun views from the truck?
Not a fan.
Not a fan?
Yeah.
Why?
I can't see.
What do you mean you can't see?
The sun is in my eyes.
It's beautiful.
You want to look straight into the sun? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh.
It hurts. Ow.
On the other side of things, when we drove up, you could see the moon coming down over the mountains, and it was also absolutely beautiful. It was really cool. Wishing we were here about 20 minutes earlier. So we are now walking up Zabriskie Point, and Elizabeth wants to know if we can hike up there.
From there we made the quick stop at Zabriskie Point. Another really cool view and one of the most photographed spots in the park. But this one we kept pretty short. It's an easy stop right off the road. Our next stop was to Badwater Basin. By now the sun had risen over this unique terrain. This is the lowest point in North America, sitting 282 feet below sea level. It's kind of hard to describe. It's just flat, bright, and goes on forever.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or is it hot?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
The further you walk out, the quieter it gets, and you really start to feel just how big this place is. It looks like a short walk, but it's a lot further than you think, and it doesn't take long to turn around and realize how far you've gone. It is really cool to think that we started this morning about 5,000 feet above sea level, and now we are below sea level. So if you're visiting or hiking out in the Badwater Basin, make sure you bring lots of water. Yeah, so Devil's Golf Course, treacherous terrain, just salt deposits that have created just this really wild, sharp, rough terrain. Kids are having fun playing on it though. I don't think anybody's actually golfing out here. After that, we drove through Artist Pallet. You get these layers of color in the hills, and it almost doesn't feel real compared to everything else we've seen so far. This is definitely one of the more unique spots in the park. So we stopped up the Artist Pallet Drive here. It's just a short, quarter mile off the main trail, and wow. We didn't stop here before, but the colors here are amazing. And of course we stopped by the visitor center for a bit. It's not even summer here and it's already 91 degrees. In the summer, temperatures can reach well over 120 degrees. So yeah, definitely not a place you want to underestimate. Even though we wanted to explore more, it was starting to get hotter than we were prepared for. So on the way out, we made the quick stop at Harmony Borax Works, a little piece of history from when this area was being mined back in the late 1800s. This isn't a long stop, but if you're into history, this is interesting to see. Borax was one of the main resources mined out here. These wagons were used to haul it across the desert. It's really hard to imagine doing that kind of work in this kind of heat. After a full day out here, we made one more stop before heading back, Smokin' Jays BBQ in Beatty. Beatty is one of the closest towns just outside of the park. So for lunch today, we're doing Smokin' Jays BBQ in Beatty, Nevada. Lauren and I found this place after visiting Death Valley in September. Arguably the best barbecue I've ever had. Sorry, Texas. It's pretty damn good. I think it's Texas style barbecue. If you've been here, you can tell me different if you think so.
She got a kid's plate, of all things. But
well, that does it for our visit to Death Valley National Park. We were hoping to do more. We were actually hoping to boondock out here for a few days, but mechanical issues with our fridge and RV kept us in Las Vegas. We aren't quite done with Death Valley just yet. Hello. How we doing?
Good, how are you folks?
Pretty good.
What's up?
Looking for a camping spot if you get any.
Yeah, go pick one out.
Okay.
okay.
When you get there, go ahead and detach. Come back up and take care of payment.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
All right.
With me or with the machine behind me.
All right, very
okay,
good. Easy enough.
Fantastic. Thank you.
A few days later, after our RV finally was repaired, we came back. This time with the RV, staying overnight inside the park at Furnace Creek Campground. And I apologize, we're still working on getting more footage of the RV side of these trips. Just after we arrived, a coyote wandered through the park looking for something to eat, just casually passing through like it owned the place.
Hello. Do you have ice? Oh, yep, and you have firewood.
That night we just hung out by the fire, and for a place that feels so harsh during the day, it actually gets pretty peaceful once the sun goes down.
Well, we are packing up to get out of Death Valley, and we noticed in our one night here that there are water stations to fill up your water. And so we're going to utilize the park and their resource and fill up our water jugs.
There aren't a lot of services here in Death Valley, but there is a gas station at Furnace Creek that offers propane, so before we headed out, we topped off our propane tanks. Just one of those parts of RV life that's not exciting but necessary. I really wish we had this on camera. On the way out, we got buzzed by a fighter jet flying through the valley, and I mean buzzed. He was right over us and turned hard. This scared us, and we couldn't get the camera on fast enough. But it's definitely one of those things you don't forget. Death Valley is definitely one of the most unique places we've been. It's extreme and it's a little unforgiving, but at the same time, it's absolutely worth experiencing at least once. If you're planning a trip out here, hopefully this gives you a good idea of what to expect. We hope you're enjoying our videos. If you are, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to be alerted when our new videos release. It's free to you and it helps us grow our channel. We appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video where we take on 2 more new national parks.